how your words affect your mindset around friendships. That's the topic of today's video. Hi YouTube, this is KristenMoonrise, and today we're going to talk about the Lunar North Node Eclipse, aka the full supermoon in Pisces, happening on Tuesday, September 17th. I'm a data scientist, astrologer, and life coach, and I help people find clarity in their lives by using astrology. So yes, we are in eclipse season again. Eclipses are considered a dramatic calling for drastic change and revelation, mainly with world leaders and religious leaders or figureheads of any kind, which are represented by the sun in astrology. Eclipses happen when the moon gets within 18 degrees of the lunar nodes, which represent our karmic points. I've got a photo here showing where this partial lunar eclipse will be visible. And thankfully, you can view lunar eclipses without protective eyewear. And also more information and images are linked below in the description box on this eclipse if you'd like to understand it more astronomically and physically versus just astrology. Here's the chart for the Lunar North Node Eclipse, aka the full supermoon in Pisces, on Tuesday, September 17th, 9:34 p.m. Houston, Texas, Central Daylight Time. Our north and south nodes are here in the 12th and 6th houses, and we see the moon and the sun are within that 18-degree window of the nodes. It's at 12 degrees away from the lunar nodes. The sun is in Virgo, opposing the moon in Pisces at 25 degrees and 40 minutes. It's also called the harvest moon as it marks the start of harvest season. And the sun is in the 5th house of creativity and the moon in the 11th house of friendships and hopes and wishes. So this will be a quick message, but one thing that I kept feeling about this moon, even before casting the chart, was to talk about friendships. And we could talk about the typical conversations like, are you being a good friend? Are you outgrowing your circle? But what I wanted to talk about was the long-term language that you use when you feel friends or people close to you have repeatedly wronged you. Many people isolate or ward off friendships altogether, saying they don't need friends. We all know that woman who claims she's cool with and would rather have guy friends because women are X, Y, and Z and 1, 2, and 3, and she doesn't have any female friends. But I'm here to tell you that that's not healthy. Promoting that you do not have friends is not healthy, no matter how cool it may sound on social media. I do agree isolation is good to clear your head, but if you are incapable of forming healthy friendships with an entire gender of people, especially the gender that you belong to, then you are in fact the red flag. Because why have you allowed people to disrespect you that you have at this point given up on community? And yes, we all have plenty of outrageous stories about former friends and bitchy coworkers, but the reality is that you don't trust yourself to judge properly and you still fear getting hurt. And a lot of times this also bleeds into romantic relationships, but that's for another day. Community is not a bad thing, and not everyone needs to be your best friend if you even decide to have one. I don't even think it's necessary to have a best friend, but trust that you know how to navigate socially regardless, without the constant need to avoid things, always having the story in your head before you even get to a particular place, and seeing everyone that you meet as a red flag before they've even proven that they are. Are you sure the stories you tell yourself are healthy? Are they even true? Are they even real? Are they benefiting you anyway? Be honest with yourself, because why do you keep attracting narcissists or people that wrong you? Why do people feel so comfortable disrespecting and taking advantage of you? Why can't you put a stop to it yourself? Why don't you have that energy of, you can't F with me? Do you have confidence problems in setting boundaries, perhaps? So long story short, recognize what's going on and move accordingly. Don't be anti-girlfriend or be hyperactive about thinking people are out to get you, because chances are they aren't. They're not even thinking about you that much. They've got their own things going on, whatever. Acknowledge and release internal conflicts that may be clouding your judgment. So wake up out of this Pisces delusion, get grounded. Don't have your whole identity be wrapped up in how people wronged you, because you sound like a victim. And I wouldn't want to be your friend either, because you sound underdeveloped, easily manipulated, and not in control of yourself. That is a dangerous person to be friends with, because then it becomes a liability to you. The sun is in Virgo, so be very particular and analytical and grounded with things. This is harvest season. Cultivate the friendships you want and plant the seeds that you want to see bloom. It's not a time to be argumentative, but to nurture yourself. And you can do that by choosing your speech, choosing your inner circle, and choosing how you show up. So if you want to work with me on this topic one-on-one, please visit my website linked below. I do astrology readings and life coaching. I've also linked a course on ending self-sabotaging behavior and becoming confident. I hope that you enjoyed this video of the Lunar North Node Eclipse in Pisces, Tuesday, September 17th. Please like, share, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.